coming to you today from the deck of Lindos Cafe on board the Azamara Quest to tell you about the September 25th, 2014 departure for 7 nights doing Croatia and Montenegro for the Inside Passage, beginning and ending in Venice. Claudius, while I enjoy some of this amazing food and wine, tell us a few of the highlights on this itinerary, please.
On this particular itinerary, we do something that very few cruise ships, in fact, I don't know of any other cruise ship that does it. We will be sailing through the inside passage of the Croatian archipelago. Most of the other cruise ships, they'll sail wide out there in the Adriatic Sea, while we go right through the very heart of these islands. And for the captains, it's quite challenging. We'll have a local pilot on board, there will be commentary, and it's definitely a once-in-a-lifetime experience. We'll start this trip in the village of Zadar, which is a wonderful Croatian village in itself, but some of our guests may also want to visit the beautiful Grka National Park and its waterfalls. And then once we sail through the Croatian archipelago, that particular evening, we arrive in the wonderful town of Split, which has a waterfront boulevard with lots of open-air restaurants and cafes, and being in September, the temperature should be just perfect. And there are a lot of shoe stores in Split, if you remember, Edie.
I remember them well. My feet even remember them.
And then the next day, you may want to just stroll through the palace, visit some of the art galleries, or take a cruise on the beautiful Cetina River. From Split, we will be going to the hotspot of Croatia, and that is the island of Hvar. It's the most famous place for its great nightlife and restaurants, and also for its lavender fields, so you may want to pick some up there as well. And then we head off to Kotor. Tell us about Kotor, Edie.
Oh, Kotor is beautiful. It's an archipelago, if I'm not mistaken. It's absolutely breathtaking.
And what we will be doing is we'll be sailing through, this is Southern Europe's most deepest, longest fjord. Very steep mountains on both sides. It takes the ship about an hour and 15 minutes to sail through, and we're going to do it twice, once in the daylight and once in the evening. Just truly spectacular.
Just adding to night touring, another distinct key differentiator for Azamara Club Cruises. In fact, on every itinerary, we do what we call an Azamazing evening, a bespoke event off the ship, exclusively at night and exclusively for our guests. What an Azamazing way to see the world.
That's right, and continuing on to our next port of call is the UNESCO Heritage Site town of Dubrovnik, located in the southern part of Croatia. And one of the things to do there is not just to take a walk through the old town, but also why not take a trip up to the village of Stone and taste some of the oysters fresh. You can pick them up fresh from the oyster beds and enjoy them with a glass of the wonderful Croatian wine. Before we head to Venice, and that is going to be, well, I'm going to let you talk about Venice, Edie.
All right, twist my arm to speak about anything and everything Italian. Well, Bella Venezia is a great place to begin and/or end this itinerary. Venice is not only romantic and beautiful, it's a great place, depending on the time of year, to do the Venice Film Festival in the end of August, or the Biennale, which happens once every 2 years. But great shopping, great art galleries, and a myriad of other great things to just enjoy throughout Italy. And not to mention the food and wine. Did I say boutique Italian wines that we serve and pour flowingly and unlimited at lunch and dinner on board Azamara? Well, whether you take this Azamazing itinerary or any of the over 70 itineraries that Azamara Club Cruises can take you to in 2014, we look forward to welcoming you on board, even toasting you on board with a glass of wine. And for sure, you can rest assured you'll love where we take you. Bon voyage!